right, so we have just found a trimeresurus vogeli, which is another type of tree viper, right up in this tree. Actually, David spotted it, and we are going to try and get it down without it escaping. So, wish us luck. All right, so we were able to get this one down. This is trimeresurus vogeli, and she is just resting on my hand. As you can see, very, very docile snake. However, any seriously fast movements can startle these snakes. Hi, please behave. Now, this would be a great example for me to demonstrate how snakes are actually, despite common opinion, not out to get you. Now we have daintily removed her from her arboreal perch, and we have brought her down for a video. And as you can see, she's just kind of cruising around trying to figure out what's going on. She recognizes that I'm not a threat and does not feel the need to defend herself against me. However, I am going to try to move my hand out from her coils. There we go. Also, hi. Now these snakes are primarily eating frogs, small birds, rodents, sometimes even bats. We found this one right near a little stream, a rocky stream, in these branches above me. Now just like the Trimeresurus albilabris and the Trimeresurus macrops, Trimeresurus vogeli does hunt with thermal vision. So they have those iconic heat-sensing pits on the sides of their face. Come take a look at that. Look at that, she's coming up right at you. Wow. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful snake. I'm shaking just a little bit, and that's because she was on my hand. As much as I'm convinced that most of the time snakes aren't trying to bite you, they get scared just like everybody else. They get stressed just like everybody else, and that's really their only way to let you know, hey, I think I'm done. I think I'm done with everything you're doing here. So we try and handle snakes in a way that's considerate. I just don't want her to crawl all the way up my arm. They're very good climbers, as you can see. And I happen to be handling her with the one thing that she is perfectly adapted to climb, which is branches. But really, really cool snake. A very large specimen as well. Typically when you find these, they're about half the size, maybe even smaller. But this is a pretty old one. Very, very beautiful snake. You can take a look at those belly scales right there. Bright, bright green. Really, really pretty. Hi, how are you? Thank you for telling everybody how nice snakes are instead of biting me. Very cool. Very, very pretty snakes. Very beautiful for sure. One of the prettiest species you can find out here in Thailand. Not quite at the top of the list. We may find some more that are a little more pleasing to the eye, but that'll be a little farther south. Wow. Really, really cool. Very, very cool snakes. Okay. Goodbye, little snake. All right, so check out this snake. This is the what is the common name? Beautiful or elegant?
Beautiful or brown banded pit viper.
Brown banded. That's a terrible name. This is such a gorgeous
beautiful
snake.
Pit viper.
This is the beautiful, the beautiful pit viper. Now these guys are Cryptolytrops venustus, and they are. Get off my hook, you ant. There we go. These are absolutely gorgeous snakes. This adds another species to our long list of arboreal vipers so far. Take a look at some of that purple coloration there. Wow. Now we were just walking by. We had already hiked all the way down this, and we didn't expect to see any because these guys prefer their environment after it rains. And it's been pretty dry, so we were waiting on rain. We decided to come out here to do some road cruising, looking for some other species, with a tiny glimmer of hope that we would find a venustus. And David spotted this little male while we were walking by. Hi! He's looking right at me. Look at that. Look at you. Hey, you're all right. Gorgeous snakes. Really gorgeous. You see where they get that name, beautiful pit viper. Here, turn towards the camera. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful snakes. Other than looking different, there's not really a whole array of different facts I could give y'all about these snakes. They are relatively similar to all the other arboreal vipers that we've found in diet and behavior and all that jazz. But really, really cool. Really cool snakes. Really pretty. Looks like Christmas. All right, cool. Well, we will let him get on his way, and we will see if we find anything else, because we very likely may run into really anything. A loris, a crate, a cobra, anything. All right, bye. Bye, buddy. All right, so we are going to let this little boy go on his way. Right back where we found him, in this little nest of branches. There you go. Look at you. Beautiful snake. Look at him. Venustus. Good stuff. All right, so tonight we're actually looking for Wagleri vipers, which are a bit heavy-bodied species of arboreal viper. Now they're said to be in this area, but I've never been to Thailand before. So we're gonna take a look around, we're gonna see if we can find any, and hopefully, fingers crossed, we get a big one. Found this little guy while we were looking for some vipers, little bark scorpion. Really, really cool. Take a look at that girl up there. She's just chilling.
Nice wagglers. And quickly, too. You spotted our first Wagler's pit viper, the species we were here to try and find.
Yes, sir.
And it's a female as well.
Big old chunky female.
Camera's not focusing that well. I'm gonna walk up here.
It's gotta be better than my camera.
You can see her just curled up on that branch that's going diagonally.
All right, guys, so we got her down. Whoop. Now this is a fantastic female Wagler's temple viper. Wow. Look at the colors on her. Now this is the chunkiest arboreal viper we have found so far. Beautiful, beautiful. Now if you can take a look at that face there, you can see those the heat sensing pits on either side. So she was just sitting up there, probably waiting for maybe a frog or maybe a bat or a bird to fly by. And she can see that heat signature coming right out. And she probably can she would just shoot right out and grab that thing. Wow. Look at the colors on these guys. Now, Wagler's vipers are incredibly sexually dimorphic. So what that means is that the males and the females look drastically different from one another. So the males are actually considerably smaller. And they typically just have a more green pattern with maybe some dorsal reddish, rusty colors. But the females, especially here in Thailand, have this beautiful, beautiful yellow. Look at that. Look how naturally she just perches on the hook. Indicative of her arboreal lifestyle. Wow. Look at that. Very calm, too. Very calm. She hasn't struck or anything like that. She's just kind of feeling around, looking around. Right. Look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous snake. So the scientific names of these guys is Tropidolaemus wagleri. And they are... Ooh. Sorry, dear, you fell off, didn't you? Right after I said about how good of a climber you were. Oh, my branch is giving way. This broke. Okay, it's all right. Do I have a... Maybe this will work. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. Wow. Look at that. I mean, a hefty bodied snake too. I feel like if she gets all of her weight on this one branch, she's just gonna snap it in half. One of our targets this trip. Very, very cool. I know, hi. She's just staring right at me, staring into my soul.
There's a snake in my boot. All right, we had a productive search, a productive hunt.
We found one. Whoopee!